everybody. John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining the show. Anyways, if you have your book, you're following along with the game plan. If you don't, I don't know what you're doing. All right, what are you doing with your life if you're not following this book, man? All right, for me, basketball is life. All right, it's not was life, it is life. All right, and a lot of people like to just say that, but I guarantee you, I'm actually thinking like everything that's like about. All right, and why is that? Because look, nobody knows the meaning to life. Nobody knows like why we're here, what we're doing. Okay, people might have some like guesses, but even the people's guesses, when they say it out loud, it's usually not about money. It's usually not about like this particular job or that particular thing or that particular goal or whatever it may be. All right. So I think that life is like whatever we kind of want it to be. And a lot of people who are smarter, they say that life boils down to happiness. Okay, well then what makes you happy? If it happens to be a dumb little sport, then that's okay, because the other people, what makes them happy? Let me think. Money, girls, partying makes them happy. Shoot, what else makes people happy? Gardening, hobbies and stuff like that. But look, this one isn't as silly as you think that it is. All right, and if you choose to go all out for basketball and make yourself happy, you've done like more for yourself than most people do for themselves in their entire life, because they get so trapped in this like whole like societal thing. And even if you do have goals to become like a CEO one day, all right, going for this as hard as you can is essential. All right, it'll help you so much just from finding the rules and the avenues towards success. All right, so if you're on this journey with us, congratulations. All right, you definitely need to do like your school work. You need to do like your community work. You need to do like your family stuff, because all those things help build this like person that you want to become one day. But basketball, if you love it, or if you happen to love it, basketball can be just as important as those other things if you do it correctly. Okay, and heck, you might get a free college scholarship out of it. You might make the NBA, or maybe you'll just be the best player in your school's history, your high school's history. Okay, all those goals are toward happiness. So go for that and go as hard as you can, because that's how you get it. All right, just dabbling in it only leads to sadness. All right, you want to figure out how to work your hardest for your passion, or else your passion won't last that long. If you're here, check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. I see you guys. What's up, Nate and Brandon? What up? What up? All right, let's start with our quote of the day. Quote of the day today is hope trumps all. All right, it's kind of what I was just talking about like happiness. All right, if you lack hope or have hope, all right, that means the world. All right, let's say that you were like a 7-foot guy, had all the skill in the world, but you had no hope. Like you didn't think that you could make it. All right, chances are you're not going out there shooting. Chances are you're not doing all this other stuff. Chances are you won't accidentally just stumble upon the NBA. So we know that having hope is better than having no hope at all. All right, and even if you're like 5 feet tall, chubby, not so much like an athlete, all right, having hope for you, that's that happiness thing that I was talking about. Even if it's like delusional level, I mean, just don't be a jerk about it. But you go out there and you believe that you can do it. All right, and I think it comes down to belief as well. There's a story about the guy that broke the 4-minute mile. No one thought that it could ever be done, never be done. And this guy like broke it. Was it the 3? I think it's 4-minute mile. That's crazy. I can barely run like a 4:30 mile. Oh, I can't do that? You've seen me run? Yeah, you're right. I was lying. But yes, the first guy who broke the 4-minute mile, Roger Bannister, he's a science teacher. He wasn't even a runner. He just like figured out what his pace should be, and he just broke it. They were trying to break that 4-minute mile for like 1,000 years. As soon as he broke it, 2 more people broke it that year. Then by the next year, 10 people broke it. Now like high school people can break it. It was because no one thought that they could do it. So while no one knows if you can do it, you can be the person to break that mentality block. You can be like, I believe I can do it. Because that was what the difference was. As soon as they saw good old Roger do it, they were like, what? Wait, that's possible? All right. And then they were just like, let me just speed up my pace. There. I made it too. Oh, I didn't know that it was humanly possible to do that. All right. And that's why when people like see someone who looks like them in the NBA or like as a doctor or like whatever, they say, oh, they can do it, then I can do it. And it's like such a weird thing that it took for you to see someone do it. Well, just look in the mirror and have a good imagination, because if you believe that you can do it, then that means that you can do it. So that's why the quote of the day today is hope trumps all. All right, hope means, you know, that Trump means like it conquers all, and then all is everyone. Okay, all right. Moving on to our, what is this? The poll question. We got a poll question. All right. The question is Klay Thompson washed? Is Klay washed? That means, is he like no longer relevant? Is he just like old and like dilapidated and like can't do nothing no more? I don't know.
Well, he's not only getting to the NBA Finals, but you know, they were winning basketball games going into.
I mean, hitting the side of the backboard on this play, going in there, but he's driving against Giannis. Oh, is that Giannis? No, that was Brooke. Oh, the bottom of the backboard. That is a famous play from you guys. Listen, I won't say that Klay is just washed. He's not who he once was, but who he once was like amazing, but it was within like this like team like concept that like really fit him. Now he is like a spot up shooter, like probably one of the greatest spot up shooters. And I as an old guy, I know what that's like, trying to like extend your legs past like a certain point. Like he's tired, he's older. All those guys wish that they can like last as long as he has. And he did not sign up for this. Right now, they lost Luka Doncic. I don't know if they lost him or gave him away. AD played for like 2 quarters before he got hurt. Kyrie Irving just got hurt. Klay Thompson went from being, hey, I'll be your 4th best player and knock down all these threes, and he was doing really well at that. To, hey, Klay, everyone's gone or hurt. Can you like do everything for us? Excuse me, what? What? No, we need you to do like everything. You know how like Giannis and like Joker do everything? We need you to do that. Oh, but I'm like 37 years. No, it doesn't matter. We pay you some big bucks. So now he's trying to do so much. I say he's not washed. But what do you guys think? Is Klay washed? That is the poll question of the day. All right, moving on from Klay to the stuff that we're doing today, just because it rhymes. All right. Oh man, we got film shot breakdown. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I might put you guys in a rotation. Then I'll call you guys one by one. All right. So we're gonna put everybody in since we have so many courts at Thornton, I'm gonna put you guys in a huge 4-group formation where let me see. I want you guys to do drives and rotations. 3 for layup and shots. I think we have like a lot of people coming, so we'll see. And then I want you guys to do maybe swoop layup. Okay, so we'll do like those 3 things, and then we'll have a group doing film shot breakdown. But I want you guys, everyone in that group, to do like floaters. So yes, there'll be 4 different groups. One will be doing film shot breakdown. I'll take one person at a time, maybe 2, so you can like see what the next person is doing. And then we'll shoot floaters with that group. Then the other 3 groups will all be doing drives and rotations, swoop layup, and 3 for layup and shot. So we'll figure that stuff out, the order of it all. But this is what we're doing today for the film shot breakdown, guys. All I get is this. All right, I film people and I'll show you your shot, and you guys will act as though what I'm telling you is crazy. You'll be like, whoa, I've never heard this before. Tell me again how you want the ball to be over my elbow, to be over my knee, to be over my foot in a straight line again? Because I need to hear that 90 billion times before I can do it myself. You guys have cameras. I didn't when I was growing up, okay? I'm old. We didn't have artificial intelligence either, besides like maybe like in the movies. All right, and even that kind of sucked. All right, but yes, you guys can film yourself. As I'm telling you guys agree with me. You're like, yes, I see what you see. Then I'm like, okay, then change it. And then as soon as you guys go, okay, great, let me try it again. Like right now. I'm like, what? Wait, you want to change it right now? Yeah, change it right now. So you can come look and we can go over it again. And then I'll do that. I'll go, okay, cool. Go do that. And you'll be like, okay. So then you'll do the same exact crap and you'll come back over. I'll say, you're doing the same exact crap. You're like, okay, great. Let me try it again. That's great on your own time. All right. I'm here to judge you based off of you doing that at home by yourself for like months. That's why we do this about every like 13 to 18 weeks. All right. So I'm not going to do it for you more than like 1 or 2 times during this practice. You should have already been trying to correct it. This is not that time to work back and forth. Okay, so when we do this film shot breakdown, hopefully we get through everybody. All right, you guys correct it on your own, or else it'll just be a repeat. All right, and then a repeat again, then a repeat. Then all of a sudden you're like a junior and you can't shoot. All right, so we got to figure out how to make your shots perfect, but it's going to take me to tell you, and then you to actually do the work. All right, so those are all the workouts that we're doing today, in terms of like the shooting stuff, and then the team stuff. Stuff that we might just talk about is 180 tangent for shots. We might actually do that one if we have enough time. And then down screen away. You know what? We might finish with 180 tangent or shots, 4 shots, as I take the Vegas team to the other side of the court, and I'll work with them with some other stuff that is just going to be repetitive and like mind-breaking stuff as you guys perfect that. So that's the game plan. All right, we're going to do 4 different drills, one of them being the film shot breakdown. After that, then we have 180 tangent for shots for one group, and then I'll take the Vegas group on the other side. All right, that's my time for this. Now let's move on to the trivia questions today. We've got a trivia race heated up here. All right, Jace is leading the way. He's never won a trivia month. All right, our trivia leaders in the past. We had a kid from California who won like a whole bunch in a row. Then hola amigos, hola Luke. All right, and then we had Kieran for like a year and a half, 2 years. He like barely ever lost. I'm not sure who was answering the questions though, but yeah, they know their trivia. And then lately it's been like it has been who else? Austin Maxon. He's been on a roll lately. All right, Josiah's been close. I think Wes and Romello kind of there. But now we seem to have a new leader of the game. I'm sure he has his dad helping him, but anyone can help. Good luck with this trivia question. We got Jace Dolph in the lead. All right. The leader by the end of the month wins $50 coin. All right. Good luck to everybody. Here's the trivia question today. Trivia question today is this Big Ten Player of the Year is what that stands for, not potty. All right. Also has a Defensive Player of the Year and is a 4-time NBA champ. That's the question. So who is it? This Big Ten Player of the Year. I might as well make the grammar correct. He is. This Big Ten Player of the Year was also a Defensive Player of the Year and is a 4-time NBA champ. And there, that one looks a lot better. Who is this person? Big Ten is it's a college conference. All right. He's also a Defensive Player of the Year. There haven't been that many of those. It's basically like getting MVP of defense. And a few people have won so many multiple ones. You can just check them all out. Who is this player? Sounds like a pretty good player. Also a 4-time NBA champ. How many people have won 4 NBA championships? It should be an easy question. You have until the end of the hour to answer it. And I'm going to commercial break. Talk to you guys soon. back. All right, you guys. I am putting together the schedules for the next 2 months. All right, and in those 2 months, it's gonna be kind of weird because instead of playing a tournament every like 3 weeks, and it's like 3-4 games in a tournament, I just want to play like one game a weekend. All right, and when you guys do that, you actually improve. All right, it's gonna be a tough pill to swallow for some people, but it is what it is. All right, and that is the answer. Yes, the answer is Draymond Green. Draymond Cornelius Green, and Josias got it. Adding a point to your score, Josias. Yes, he was the Big Ten Player of the Year. That is your second point, Josias. Big Ten Player of the Year. The Defensive Player of the Year, also led steals in that year. And then he's also a 4-time NBA champion. Not that many people have that many accolades, and that's a great one. One of the best defenders of all time, no matter what you think about him. Okay, all right. But yes, beyond just the games, we also have our tryouts in Aurora tomorrow. We have a couple of carpools going. If you guys need a carpool ride, all right. My car's full. I have 3 people, but someone just added a new carpool. That was Adrian's dad, Raphael. He drives a freaking Hummer, guys. I mean, dang. But you can just show up. It's not that far away. All right, but sign up before you show up so that we know how many people to expect. All right, but it'll help our program out in so many ways because we'll be able to split our teams up better. We'll be able to travel easier. All right, so we need more people in the program, more locations opening. Once we get more locations, then we can be a lot closer to where you are exactly, so that your parents will be more likely to like let you come to practice all the time. So this is like a huge thing for us. So if you can show so that we have a great group of kids there, so that people are more likely to join, because people do like to follow the sheep. That's just who they are, right? So let's make them follow something great. All right, and then the last thing I was going to speak about, there was one more thing, but I totally forget. Doesn't matter anymore. Let's just skip that. All right, it had something to do with the next thing that we're talking about, though. Oh my God. Let's just see it. Anyways, what is it? All right. Okay, this is health and fitness. Let's check this out real quick.
Trying to get to the rim, so it's been feast or famine for Russ so far. At the other end, blocked by James.
He's not going to give up. Look at this play where he just comes out of nowhere. And I mean, he hits it hard. A little softer, and it might have been kept in play, and the Lakers had enough.
Okay, so this is about LeBron's chase down blocks. All right, and I never really thought that much of this. I thought it was like cool. I thought it was like he hustles, nice. All right, and he's very athletic. So it's like, yeah, of course he can get those. But then this girl joins our program. All right, her name's Taylor. She's a volleyball player. She was in high school at the time. This is like 10 years ago, and she also loved chase down blocks. She wasn't very good. She was like okay, like big girl. Like shooting like layups or whatever, wouldn't want to dribble or anything like that or shoot outside, but anytime there was a fast break, you just saw her sprinting. Like her eyes would get all wide and she'd be like, yeah, you just beat up everyone's shot on those fast break layups. But if you look at that right there is what I'm talking about. And when I saw that, I was like, I had a new appreciation for LeBron. Because that's a turnover by AD maybe, but you could call it LeBron's fault. I don't know. And LeBron definitely spoke to AD afterwards. That was LeBron's turnover. And either one, whether it was his mistake or his teammate's mistake, the transition in his mind is what I liked. We all know he has physical skill, but the transition in his mind, and maybe not everyone can do this physically, but the mentality of, I made a mistake, who cares, let's go. Or my teammate made a mistake, who cares, let's go. And just instantly going, yeah, great. Cool. I'm going to yell at you later. I'll get mad at myself later. Right now, I have to go stop this ball. All right? And maybe some of you guys, it won't equate to this. But what I see from you guys is you just stop. And maybe if you were more capable, you think that you would do it. But no. It's because I've seen people not as capable do it. I've seen people go, okay, I can't run as fast as LeBron. I can't run as fast as the guy who stole the ball from me, but I'm going to try. I've seen them do that. And I've seen you guys, when you guys run hard, how fast you guys are. It does not equate. It's a mentality thing, and we don't have it. So gain it. All right? Get that. Get that chase down thing. Get that chase down mentality. Get that next man up mentality. Like, okay, who cares? I made a mistake. Let's just move on. All right? So that's why I just wanted to highlight this real quick. You just had another one like a couple weeks ago. All right? Being able to overcome your mistakes really, really quickly is a superpower. So if you happen to have that superpower in you, use it. Because I haven't seen it yet from y'all, okay? All right. Who's been doing their homework? Because you know what I say. You're out what you do, not what you say you do. Maybe I should change the quote, like, each day. Because, I mean, I like repetition and stuff, but I feel like it's the same quote. But this quote is so true, man, because you are what you do, not what you'll say. So I don't know what else to say. But let's check. Who's doing the do? We got all the Las Vegas workout guys right there. We got Jace right there. I see him right there. I am just practicing my best auctioneer voice. And we're going. That's all I know how to do. All right. Sandoval, Lincoln, Mendoza, Kiernan, and Declan. Sorry. Vince Trujillo or Teo Trujillo. You know what I'm talking about. All right. Great job, you guys. I see you. All right. Let's have 1 week where we do it perfectly. 1 week in the history of our program where where all those guys do all their Vegas homework. I want to see it. I really want to see it. All right. Anyways, tonight might be the night that I actually count the runs for the guys. I'm just gonna surprise them because if they mess up, they have to run double. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's go to some behind the scenes stuff. So we were just talking about LeBron and all the good stuff in his life, but what about the bad stuff? All right, there's this thing. LeBron is having a historic run of bad luck. All right, basically, whatever team LeBron is on shoots worse. All right, this whole article talks about it. All right, whenever LeBron is on the court, his teammates shoot worse. So you're like, okay, maybe like he's messing them up. Maybe whenever he's off the court, they shoot better. But whenever he's on the court, the other team shoots better. But then you're thinking, okay, well, maybe that means that he sucks on defense. No. They measure how far away you are from your defender, and whenever he's on the court, they're closer to their defender. So they're playing better defense when he's on the court, yet they're making more threes when he's on the court. And when his teammates are they getting worse shots? No, they're actually getting better shots. They're getting wide open shots. I think this enormous difference is because people expect so much of LeBron and they step it up. And I don't mind this. You should step it up. You're playing against a better player, hit more shots. But his teammates are messing up because they probably depend on him too much. All right? And that can't happen. So this is a weird thing. I'm sure that like Joker, because he gets people wide open, he seems like he raises everyone's game. Somehow, some way, LeBron lowers his teammates' games and he raises the competition's games. That's a very, very strange thing that I just wanted to just bring up, and it's just an odd thing. Yeah, but did you know that, man? I mean, it's just really, really strange behind the scenes thing. All right, let's check out the story of the day.
Imagine a mountain. Imagine at the top of the mountain there's a bag full of money. Imagine climbing that mountain to reach your dreams. Now imagine your dreams are at the top of that mountain in the form of a bag full of money. That's how it is to work for a goal with all your heart. But we don't know how much money's in that bag. It may be thousands of dollars. It might be $1. It may be $1 million. And I believe that's why people don't climb that mountain. They don't know if their efforts will be worth it or if they'll be in vain. So only some of us climb, and only some of us make it to our peak. And when we get there, when we open up that bag to find out how much money was in our full potential, we may be saddened to only find a few dollars. And we may hear laughter from all of our friends who refuse to climb the mountain, looking at us like they did the right thing by not trying their hardest. They might have had the million, they might have had thousands, but now they'll never know. And at least you know, at least you took the chance. What I want you to do is look down that mountain because you didn't waste that time. Open up your arms and enjoy the view.
That's a very, very, very loud video. Sorry about that. But yes, it's very, very true too. You may not make it. Your hard work might be in vain. Who cares? All right. because all your friends who might have done better, they don't even know. At least you know. You want to find out. That's what life's all about. It's not so much. It's not so much about your dreams, but you need those, right? That's the beginning. Everyone says it's about the process, but that's just to get you to try harder. You know it's about the goal. So yeah, make it about the goal. But where is that goal? All right? That's the thing. It's about finding out where the goal is, or where you can reach. That's it. You take the test to find out what kind of grade that you can get. And you don't know if it's going to be 100%. You don't know if it's going to be 90%. You don't know if it's going to be 70% if you try your hardest. If you try your hardest, you might just be wasting your time. You're still going to get that F. Maybe even a D-. But don't you want to know? Aren't you interested in finding out like where you are compared to everyone else? Because we know Michael Jordan and LeBron are 1 and 2. But who's 3? Maybe Kobe? Who's 4? Who's 5? Who's 17? Who's 17,162? Don't you care about where you're going to end up? And if you're ninth all time, and you're Shaquille O'Neal, is that good? Or would you not rather not be him, because he's still to this day wondering where would he have been if he had tried his hardest? Maybe less, I don't know, maybe, but probably more. All right. So you don't want to end up like that, even if you're like 1/1,000,000th on the list. If this is a game that you truly love, and a passion that you truly have, and happiness that you truly want, you owe it to yourself to find out where your true number is. And don't just say, well, if I can't be number 1, I don't want to be anything at all. If I'm not top 100, I don't care at all. Because you might be 999th. But because you didn't try hard, you finished 3,000. And there's going to be a guy who's the new 999th, and that's pretty darn good. It's good enough to make the NBA. But you missed that because you didn't care. You were like, if I can't be number 1, I don't want to be anything at all. And maybe it's not 999, maybe you're going to be top 100,000 in the world's history of basketball. But it's better than being 100,001. You want to push yourself to your own limits, to beat everyone in your school, to beat everyone in your city, to beat everyone in your state, to beat everyone in your country, whatever. You may not be the greatest of all time, but you need to find out where you are. And I think that's good enough, man. It's good enough. All right. Speaking of good enough, let's see what is good enough. All right. Steph Curry is good enough. All right, here's another Steph Curry story.
I'll share a quick story, man. We came home. This is a few months ago, so I haven't even touched the court yet. We came home from a long road trip. I was up here, and I think.
Let me make it shorter for you guys. This guy is like a bench player on the Warriors, and he's kind of like abandoned at the airport at like 4 a.m. or something like that. And then Steph Curry offers to drive him home. And while that's not that it doesn't seem that amazing, it is from a superstar. All right, this guy was like, I'll just call an Uber. He goes, no, I'll drive you. He goes, you don't even know where I live. He's like, I got you. But I've heard stories of like Steph Curry helping out like strangers in distress, without even saying what his name was. All right, to be that big time and still be that down to earth, that's an amazing thing. So as you guys get better, that's a great lesson to take away. Still be great. Still be a great human being. All right. So just another Steph Curry story among his many, many, many stories. All right, but you guys should definitely take from that. Like he touched his teammate. That's like big time. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys tonight. Don't forget that the quote of the day is hope trumps all. The 3-word quote of the day every day for this Tuesday. See y'all at Thornton Middle School. All right. And tomorrow, if you guys sign up tomorrow for that tryout, it's big. It's big. It's big. All right. That's my time. Talk to y'all later, man. Reese's Pieces, everybody.